Alright, hello and good morning everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our Gen 3 type challenge of Dark type, our third and final Dark type team. We are here in Lava Ridge. We have just taken on Flannery, and now we are ready to make our way towards Norman, but we have some trainers to take on. So we're going to go do that. Of course, we have a few new trainers up here. Carvanha and Houndoom are EV trained. Murkrow and Corphish still have a bit to go, so we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to just use Carvanha here. We will see two evolutions this episode. We will get our two final evolutions, Carvanha and the Sharpedo, and Corphish and the Crawdont this episode, at the next level, actually. So we are excited about that. Good job, Carvanha. Let's swap Houndoom up here. Alright, I could actually use this next fight coming up to get Murkrow and Corphish with their speed and HP up to a multiple of 4. You start with the Metatite. We'll just skip a turn, okay? So that puts speed EVs up to 172 for Murkrow, which is a multiple of 4. And then this Makuhita will put Corphish's HP to 68, which is a multiple of 4. Return! We'll get faked out first, okay. Very nice. Alright. Let's give the Macho Brace back to Corphish. And then we're going to put Corphish up front. We'll do it with Carvanha, sure. For this double battle. Let's Bubble Beam the Geodude, and we'll Secret Power the Marill. Very nice. Alright, we're just going to keep Corphish up front as we go into the Go-Go Desert because we fight a Sandshrew starting off this next fight, and we want that defense. Remember, we don't care what Carvanha and Houndoom fight, we do care what Corphish and Murkrow fight. Alright, Bubble Beam. We do get Sand attacked, and it's got Sand Veil. If we hit it, it's gone. But I say, there's a good chance we miss. We'll just protect. I refuse to take this damage. Well, it's gonna be that way, is it? One Bubble Beam. 1. We have missed every single bubble beam. There we go. 1. 1 bubble beam. That's all we needed. That was ridiculous. From 1 sand attack in Sandvale. Oh, I should spray a repel. Say not this again. Hooray! And here we go! Crawdaunt. Which makes our team fully dark as we gain that dark typing. Good boost to stats, good attack, good defense. You know, just across the board, good stat boost. So what do we know about Crawdaunt? So Crawdaunt is a primarily red crustacean Pokemon with a tan underside. It has circular eyes set in deep sockets and a large, sharp-shaped, star-shaped growth on its forehead. Sorry, excuse me. The upper and lower halves of its underside are separated by a pattern of angular red shapes, and there are 2 blue stripes on its throat. Its forelimbs have 2 large pincers with spiked edges and tan lower halves. There are 2 sets of hind limbs. The foremost pair have simple claws with 2 spikes, while the rear pair are large and thick with 2 white claws. A yellow triangle marks the base of its lobster-like tail. Crawdaunt is a very violent Pokemon that lives in ponds. Because of its constant challenges to battle, no other Pokemon wants to inhabit its territory. Not even a swarm of Basculin will drive Crawdaunt away. Any that do venture too close are tossed out of its pond with its pincers. An experienced Crawdaunt will be covered in scars from countless battles. However, it must molt regularly, and its shell is soft immediately after. Once its pincers fall off, Crawdaunt turns timid until they grow back. In order to protect itself, it burrows itself under stream beds until its new shell hardens. Unlike the meat found in the claws of Crabrawler or Clauncher, Crawdaunts have a foul smell and taste. Crawdaunt are known to be extremely difficult to raise. In our Gen 3 Pokedex for Crawdaunt, Ruby says Crawdaunt has an extremely violent nature that compels it to challenge other living things to battle. Other life forms refuse to live in ponds inhabited by this Pokemon, making them desolate places. Sapphire says Crawdaunt molts or sheds its shell regularly. Immediately after molting, its shell is soft and tender. Until the shell hardens, this Pokemon hides in its streambed burrow to avoid attack from foes. Emerald says a brutish Pokemon that loves to battle, a veteran Crawdaunt that has prevailed in hundreds of battles, has giant pincers marked with countless scars. And Fire Red and Leaf Green says a rough customer that wildly flails its giant claws. It is said to be extremely hard to raise. And that is our information on Crawdaunt. Alright, so let's go take on this fight here. Crunch. Sandshrew. We'll go to Crawdaunt for Sandshrew. Get some more defense for it. There it is, our new Crawdaunt. We're happy to see it. Very nice. And then we'll go back to Carvanha for the Baltoy. And Crunch. Alright, let's go heal. Now we'll hop back into the Go-Go Desert. We're going to keep using Crawdaunt because we get a lot of good experience, or good EVs for it in here. Bubble Beam. You're not faster than this Sandshrew. We're gonna swap just because of the accuracy drops. Almost got it. It'll go down to the sandstorm, so that's nice. Alright, let's spray another repel. We probably are... I think what I'm going to do here... So usually we level up to the gym leader's highest level Pokemon. But I think we'll just take Norman on under leveled. Because there's so many trainers before Winona. That will definitely get up to Winona's level. By facing trainers on the way there. Good job, Crawdaunt. Alright, then let's use Crawdaunt in this double battle here. Always sand attack and Crawdaunt. Very nice. Hopefully we can hit the Sand Slash. Yay! That makes it easy getting out of this fight. Alright, and then we're going to use Murkrow in this next fight, and we'll give it the Macho Brace. Or did I give it to it? Did not, so let's try that again. I think I just clicked the wrong button afterwards and told it not to switch. Very nice. Little chip. Good fake out. Alright, let's get out of here. Go take off the Trick House. You know, and if we take on Norman and then we can't beat him slightly under leveled, then we'll level up like we normally do. But I'm confident in this team. Let's swap Carvanha up. Just spray another repel and go this way. Oh, I didn't get... Did we teach Strength, by the way? We did. I needed to get Toxic forever ago for Murkrow, and I haven't done that. We might run back up and do that. We can always get it after. Because we have to come back through Mauville. So we can get it after we beat Norman. As long as I remember. Gonna hurt yourself with every one of those. But if you hit a lot of those, we're down. That just shows, like, Carvanha's got no defense, no longevity. Gonna evolve now. So let's see how much defense it gets. It's currently got 17 and 20. We'll get our Sharpedo. So 17 and 20, our defenses have gone up to 29 and 31. So 11, 12 on each one. Our attack is at 105 though, so that's ridiculous. What do we know about Sharpedo? So Sharpedo is a torpedo-shaped shark Pokemon with tiny sharp denticles. It has a large mouth filled with triangular sharp teeth. Its eyes are a deep red color and glow in the dark. It has 2 gill slits situated directly behind each eye. It is mostly dark blue with a white underbelly. There is a yellow star-shaped scar on its snout. And another star-shaped scar on its rear. It has a tall dorsal fin with 2 notches cut into it, with a pelvic fin directly opposite. Its 2 pectoral fins are arranged so that they resemble the fins on the back of a torpedo. Sharpedo swallows and shoots out jets of seawater from its rear, which allows it to swim at 75 to 80 miles per hour. However, it is unable to swim long distances. It is feared and known by many names, such as the Bully of the Sea, Ruffian of the Sea, Bandit of the Sea, or Gangster of the Sea. Sharpedo uses its teeth to finish off its opponent. It was once prized for its dorsal fin as a food item and has been a victim of overfishing. Its fangs can rip through iron and steel, being able to tear apart a super tanker into pieces. Sharpedo's fangs can instantly grow back the moment it comes off. Discarded Sharpedo fangs are made into accessories due to the belief that they can prevent ship mishaps. It also attacks any ships that enter waters it lives in with no exceptions. When its fangs fall out, they grow back immediately. It says that twice. It is very sensitive to the scent of blood. It lives in the sea. Sharpedo is known to prey on whalmer, particularly small ones. It also preys on other water-type Pokemon such as Finneon, Lumineon, Lantern, and Squirtle. In Alola, Sharpedo is a ride Pokemon called Sharpedo Jet. The natives use Sharpedo to move faster in the water and destroy rocks in the water. And prior to Generation 5, Sharpedo and Carvanha were the only known Pokemon that could offer the Rough Skin ability. In our Gen 3 Pokédex information for Sharpedo, Ruby says, nicknamed the Bully of the Sea, Sharpedo is widely feared. Its cruel fangs grow back immediately if they snap off. Just one of these Pokemon can thoroughly tear apart a super tanker. Sapphire says Sharpedo can swim at speeds of up to 75 miles per hour by jetting seawater out of its backside. This Pokemon's drawback is its inability to swim long distances. Emerald says, the vicious and sly gangster of the sea. Its skin is specially textured to minimize drag in the water. Its speed tops out at over 75 miles per hour. And Fire and Leaf Green says, ruffian of the seas. It has fangs that crunch through iron. It swims by jetting water out of its rear. All right. And that is our information on Sharpedo. And we're happy to have it. We'll swap Houndoom up for this rock fight, because we should be able to just bite through all these. Very nice, Houndoom. Let's swap up our brand new Sharpedo for this next fight. There it is! 105 attack stat, though. Pretty good. All right. Go back to Petalburg. We will keep Sharpedo up for this first couple fights. Got a bot in the chat. I'm gonna report it. Clearing Twitch bots one bot at a time. You all probably didn't see it because it got auto-caught. Smack it. Good damage. Good paralysis. Good damage back. But we are faster. Oh, well, unless it uses quick attack. It takes... just eats the words in my mouth. Really? Well, we have a bit of a problem. We can't even beat that Swellow because of our just lack of defense. Takes out 2 of our Pokemon. That's dumb. Does not bode well for later fights. That's just the speed room. That's not even like the attack room or anything. Well, I'm not confident about this team's ability to survive. Can I get rid of it? No. Son of a biscuit. Okay. we have a slight problem with two of the Pokemon on our team. I think you can tell what it is by this point. But two of the Pokemon on our team can't survive. Just cannot survive. Good damage. So we get to that issue that if we can't knock them out, they knock us out. We just don't have the moves right now to stay alive. I mean, we don't have the moves right now to knock them out quickly. I'm trying. Saying those counter. Shadow Ball's fine. It's gonna use its Citrus Berry. And he's gonna heal it. Alright, we had speed in this next fight as well. I really want more attack for Murkrow. Oh, jeez. I mean, glass cannons, these two. Alright, well, let's try to take out the Spinda. That'll double the damage because we paralyzed it. At least we'll take it out with a second one, but Sharpedo's pretty much done. It's gonna get knocked out on the next hit. Alright, we're gonna go to Crawdaunt for the slacking. It has an item. There goes its Citrus Berry. With Protect, this should be a freebie for Crawdaunt. It'll take some time, but it'll still be a freebie. This is part of the reason I was confident coming in here with a lower level team. Not quite enough. Does he heal it here again? He didn't. Alright, for Vigoroth, we're going to go to Houndoom. Very nice. Can't belly drum when you're at low health, so he's gonna heal it, which is fine. We know we do enough damage that we get it below belly drum, so that's good. Good job, Houndoom. That is a balance badge. Alright. Good deal. That gets us Surf, which we will teach to Sharpedo to have a water move. We're going to get rid of Screech. We'll also teach it to that other Mew that we usually teach it to. Let's heal up. Alright, let's swap this Macho Brace over. Alright. Few defensive stats are not going to hurt us. On Murkrow, that is. Alright. We need to make sure we get Toxic when we get back to Mauville. Very nice. That gets Sharpedo up to 31. So tanky. That's gonna hurt. Not as bad as what I thought it was going to. Now this is times 4 effective against Breloom. Nice. Alright, everybody's at 31. We don't need Thunderbolt for anybody. Okay, we haven't gotten Taunt yet. There's our Toxic. So let's teach this to Murkrow in place of Haze. We might as well give a berry over. To Sharpedo. What is... I'm gonna check EVs really quick on the two that are still, leveling up. Alright, 40 more on Crawdont. And 40 more on Murkrow. Get the good rod just in case we need it. Pokemon, let's go to Sharpedo. This guy starts with a Carvanha, which is good for Murkrow. No, that's not a Carvanha, that's a Tentacool. Well, that's a butt. Let's get the citrus berries. have a Wingull. I want to do this double battle because it gives a lot of attack, and that's something I want on both of these two. Good damage, Crawdaunt. Seismic Toss is gonna hurt. All right. Murkrow only needs 4 more attack stat to finish leveling up its attack. We'll get some speed here, I guess. So what have we gotten? We got 16... 20, well, like... We're getting pretty close to being done there. Trying to not over-level here. Alright, let's skip the Ninjask trainer. And there goes my Repel. So I want the HP and the defense we get from these fights. This will put... So we should be able to finish Crawdaunt off after the other trainer that's got the Dustox. We can always come back and take on the trainers we're skipping if we need the experience. Alright, I do believe Crawdaunt is now done. It's got 8 more, actually. Alright, so we can get 4 more defense here. Alright, and then what is... So we need 4 more on Crawdaunt to finish it out. And we need 14 on Murkrow. And I only really care about the next 4 on Murkrow. So I'm trying to think what else we went on that. So we'll use it to take on the Breloom up here. That will max out its attack stat. Excellent. So now if I give you the Macho Brace again, which I guess I need to take off you. Oh, well, let's keep it on you for right now. Just a second. What do you all start with? You start with a coughing here? I think they do. Alright. No, they didn't start with the coughing. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, we got the wrong final EVs then on Crawdon. It is what it is. I knew there was a coughing in this fight, I just thought it came out before the Ninjask. Alright, well then we're gonna let Murkrow take on this fight here, and that'll get it a little more speed and HP, and that'll finish out its EV training. Assuming it survives. Okay, so everybody is EV trained now. We don't care who fights what for the rest of the campaign, the rest of the game. Playthrough, whatever word you want to use there. Let's get up here and heal. Alright, Houndoom, you need to get up to 32 like everybody else. Burn the fish. We know the fish has no longevity. Little glass cannon of a fish. Putting EVs into my little Prodex app. Gives me an idea what stats are going to look like near the end. Hooray, Houndoom. Murkrow's almost done. Let's just use Ed. We'll get Murkrow the rest of the way up in this double battle. Well, at least Sharpedo's gonna have a good or a good attack stat. Once it's a higher level, we have no defenses on Murkrow and Sharpedo. Our defenses are actually going to be pretty low across the team. Highest is going to be the defense stat on Crawdaunt. But that is what it is for the team. All right. We'll just keep Sharpedo up for now. Beating up on Team Aqua with their signature Pokemon, Sharpedo. Alright, let's swap the Houndoom here for the Mightyena. Dog v Dog. Very nice. Ha blah 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 blah. Alright, rival fight time. Surf. We will swap for Grovyle. Go to Sharpedo. I'm sure Sharpedo can take it out. You do some damage to us, we'll deal some damage to you with Sharp Skin then. Oh, I guess we didn't. Why not? That was a physical attack. Slash is pretty good. I think we will learn that in place of Secret Power. It has the same damage level, but it has the chance to critical better, which is good because we need to take things down quickly. We're going to teach Fly to Murkrow in place of Peck. And then we'll also teach it to our other Mew that we teach it to. And then we are going to sneak around these trainers. Because I come to find out that there's a little path here. I don't have to fight them. I don't think I realized it was there except for a couple playthroughs ago. Let's get rid of the Macho Brace. Let's get rid of the the Smoke Ball, and the Heartstone. And these TMs. Buy some Hyper Potions, because we take a lot of damage on a couple of our Pokemon. Yeah, seems good. Alright, let's go get that Devon scope. Before I forget, let's swap Houndoom and Crawdont up. Alright, then let's go get Sunny Day. We're going to teach Sunny Day to Houndoom in place of Leer. Alright, this is where we're going to end our episode for today. We do hope you all enjoyed this episode. We will be back shortly with another episode. We're going to take a short break, and then we will be right back.